So now that we have the boost ball, we can get up the half pipe that is on the other side of this room. Fun fact, the first time I played this game, I thought the two ramps on the other side of the room was the half pipe that I needed to be messing with, and it just was not working because there's too much stuff in the way, and I got very confused.
Oh, Spar.
Yes, young Spar was a bit of an idiot.
Well, you've come a long way since then. Sometimes you mess with Hunter rings, sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Make sure I'm filling up my ammo, because I am ignoring a lot of the ammo refill crates and such.
Yeah, you got the speedrunner brain right now. God, I love the Thomas Bog theme. This and the menu music for Prime 2 are the themes I think of the most.
Oh yeah. This and Sanctuary, I would say, are the ones that stick out for me. There's this little guy right here. This is Crocus.
Oh.
This is one of 3 scans that I missed in my practice run while setting up for this LP.
Crocus. Toxic eating forager. Interesting.
Yeah, I just wanted to show that off because I felt bad about missing him on my playthrough. So now that we have the boost ball and we're in the light world, and hopefully we can get in here. Now we can open this.
Ah!
He's fine. Just leave him alone.
Please don't shock my ball form.
Let's see, which way do I want to go now? I don't think it really matters.
I don't know how close we are to it, Spar, but I have that thing prepped for when you will need it.
We are actually heading towards it right now, so I appreciate that. Yes, we actually have to leave Torvus now to go back to a different area in our Metroidvania game, because once again we cannot move forward. I mean, we can move forward a little bit, but we would be blocked very quickly if we did, and that's just a waste of time.
It's just lies upon exaggerations with you.
Fortunately, there's a bit of a shortcut to get back to where we need to go.
I'll tell you what I think it is about the Dark Suit that doesn't make me rate it as highly as the other suits. It's the codpiece.
Yeah, that is pretty weird.
The silver thong. I mean, you do you. You know, Samus don't care about fashion.
Yeah, so we can now open this pathway and another lore scan.
Ooh, the Age of Anxiety, aka my entire fucking life.
This is actually the last scan we need for the history in the Luminoth lore.
In time, the roar of a wounded planet subsided. The air, though fouled, was breathable. Light made its way through the dark veil over our world. Slowly, we ventured out from the shelters of our homes to see what remained of our paradise. What little comfort we gained by surviving was soon shattered, for when we looked outward, all we saw was devastation. Half of the planet's energy had vanished from the energy controllers. Aether became violently unstable as a result. Of the stellar object which struck our home, there was no sign.
Yeah, that's a really weird point because, I mean, spoilers for Prime 3 if anyone cares, but the Leviathan seeds that are sent out to infect phazon into these places, usually there's some kind of remnant left behind, but because it sort of shattered the world into 2, the Leviathan seed itself was also shattered and there's just nothing left of it.
I suppose in one way, Aether got pretty lucky.
Certainly, the Luminoth fared better than the Chozo on Talon 4 because there was nothing left of them.
Absolutely not. Well, they were very angry ghosts who were, you know, perfectly well within their rights to be angry, but I didn't like dealing with them.
Just, why are they angry at Samus is the question.
Maybe they just perceive Samus as the thing that killed them. I don't know. You expect me to understand how ghosts operate?
So this is the item we need, and don't worry about that portal over there. It's not important.
I am. Okay, so let me look up this thing here.
I've got it. Because of what you sent me yesterday, I know what it is, but I appreciate it. 1132.
Yep, you gotta rotate these things until they click into place, and then the thing is ours.
And you wouldn't think it would work because not everything is lit up yet, but just one more, and boom.
Nicely done, Spar.
And you can kind of usually figure it out just by going around and messing with it. The guide that you found even basically said that. Like, if you don't get it on the first way around, just keep hitting stuff until it works, which is how I did it my first time through the game, I guess.
Well, that was one of Google AI's things, where it's like, okay, here's a detailed way of how to do it. Optional, just fuck about and find out.
I mean, that's basically what Google AI is anyway. So how do you feel about the Seeker Launcher?
I don't recall it, actually. I feel like I'm mixing it up with something in the first Prime, but that can't be right.
No, this is definitely a new thing. Basically what it is you hold down the missile button, and then you target those things, and it shoots out up to 5 missiles depending on how many things you targeted, which is nice. However, the targeting sometimes just doesn't work.
Oh.
Yeah, not great. While we're here, I'm gonna pop over here, grab another key bearer lore.
Okay. Let me do the reading. That last hit breached my armor. The poison spreads. Though I have found the key, it is too late for me. Soon my light will fail. They know I am here. They will come to this site to plunder the key. My last stand shall be at the edge of the temple grounds. I only hope when I have the strength to fight when they arrive.
And the site he's referring to is the landing site, because here's the ship. And I came back here because I want to refill my ammo.
That's fair. You better have that light and dark thing reverse engineered. Very cool. So we should be able to make substantial headway now in the Seeker Launcher.
Oh yes. That's the thing we were missing to advance in the lower area of Torvis, actually. Now it's just a matter of making our way back and going through all the doors that we couldn't go through before.
Nice. Jesus. Blow up the world, why don't you?
You want to see some guys not lock the doors? Oh, they didn't spawn. Sometimes Dark Pirate Commandos spawn there.
Oh. I wonder what dictated the RNG for that.
I might be too early, because I know they show up on a different layer. Maybe it's probably after the next Torvis section that they start spawning, if I remember right now.
Maybe Spar forgot? But Spar has never forgotten a single thing.
I've never gotten a thing wrong in my life, said the guy who gets everything wrong.
And that's why we love you. Yeah, that didn't take long at all. There we go.
Yeah, just a quick pop over. It's easy when you know where to go.
Sure is.
It's almost like I've played this game almost as many times as KH2, not counting randomizers.
Oh my god, that is a lot of times.
Yeah, bats. They don't even do that much damage. Literally just an annoyance. And there's Grinchlers here as well now, underwater. Just to be that much more annoying.
Well, let's try and stay out of the water until we get the means to move through it more gracefully.
Apparently I can't even move on land that gracefully right now.
Well, I don't think there's any help for that, so you'll just have to get good.
So there's a funny thing about where we're heading right now. Once the door loads, I can start explaining.
Okay, don't edge me.
So we're going over here into this little tunnel. However, if you hadn't done the pirate fight up in the main part of the Torvus Temple, there would actually be an invisible wall here preventing access.
Oh, that's kind of shitty.
Yeah. It's part of a series of double checks, I guess, that the devs put in so that certain things are not accessible until you have the item, but they're also not accessible until you've done the event that gives you the item. As, like, I don't know, a way to check things twice. I'm just going to open this because I can. Like, there's one thing that you need a power bomb to open in order to get to, but the item behind it doesn't actually spawn until you've defeated the power bomb guardian.
Right.
Which seems redundant, but is very annoying for randomizers. And you see, we kind of stuck being underwater for a lot of this.
Oh, yeah.
I've got to jump down here to activate this.
I hope no one has phasmophobia.
Yeah, that would probably be bad for this part.
Like, the music is perfect here. It's portraying the feeling of just being isolated in a big watery grave.
And the enemies are kind of appropriately threatening because they're almost entirely invulnerable to your weapons.
Almost isn't all, though.
Fortunately, their mouths still explode if you shoot them. Like, most things in creation, probably.
That would destroy me, for sure.
This is one of the most notorious secret doors. Speedrunners in particular hate that door because it just doesn't work sometimes.
Well, get owned, speedrunners. We did it first try.
I don't know if they made it easier in the Wii version or not. I wonder what those particles are about. Oh, this can't be good. Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot about Dark Samus for a little bit. Don't laugh at me. My mummy says I'm a good boy. I'm a good bounty hunter who doesn't necessarily hunt bounties.
Yeah, that was a weird mistranslation, I think.
Something along those lines. Nintendo didn't know what the fuck. Yeah, very cool.
Oop, didn't get the shot off.
Good reflexes for these guys.
Yep.
Who's laughing now, Dark Samus?
That activates the spinner so we can actually progress through this area. Oh, I was certain this went to the left first. But I guess I'll take right.
Oh, we're not in a wee Twilight Princess situation, are we?
No, but we are in a you have to read more situation.
Ooh, our war begins. We developed crystals that brought the light of Aether to the Dark World. Using these crystals allowed our warriors to explore the enemy lands to bring war to the Ing. Sadly, the crystals were not enough. We needed stronger weapons, better armor. We withdrew from Dark Aether while our greatest minds devised new engines of war.
War. What is it good for? Huh.
I don't know, maybe there's some worth if you're in the war industry, but otherwise absolutely nothing.
Although, I mean, for the Luminoth, it definitely was worth something because they were trying to protect their home. They didn't really have a chance, unfortunately. Oh, that's right. We enter on this side of the room. Okay.
I'm getting flashbacks of the Great Bay Temple.
Hopefully the blogs, I think that's what they're called, blogs, will leave me alone.
I don't know what they were thinking with naming the guys in this game. Grinchlers, blogs.
Alright, more reading. There's actually 2 lore things in this room.
What craven savages are the Ing, trapped in the catacombs with no chance of rescue? I fought them to the last. I watched them feed upon their dead. I heard them pressing the lesser of their number into the front ranks, that my blasts would take them. At least their leader stood against me in battle. He was a foe worthy of a Luminoth warrior.
It's always interesting for me to hear about the Luminoth warriors and how proud they were, and then you look at Umos and he's just kind of, yeah, we're a very peaceful people.
No, it's very similar to the Chozo in that respect. We were not prepared to fight a long war. This is called recovering energy, by the way. The forces of the enemy outnumbered ours vastly. We sought a way to end the war quickly, without extended combat. We decided to build a device to recover our lost planetary energy from dark Aether. Without this energy, the dark world would cease to be, and our world would be restored to stability.
That would be the energy transfer module that we picked up at the start of the game. Just making our way through. We're basically going back to the big circular underwater room that we came into. Because not having any gravity suit or other upgrade, there was no way that we could make it across to here to activate this thing.
I sense it's coming, though.
So these little enemies, the mini blogs or baby blogs, whatever they are. Blogling, that's actually a nice name for them.
When will they learn?
If they are in the way when those little forks are raising, they actually die instantly. Yeah. I could have gone the other way, but just coming back to this room, so we can now take the other path.
Watch out for them.
They're fine. They actually can't do anything to me while I'm in the spinner.
I guess they would just bonk their heads trying to get you out of it.
They're trying. I can hear them.
Not trying hard enough.
Nope. And we're gone.
Squad law.
I hate this room. I hate this room because it's slow, and it's always slow, no matter what.
Oh, I'm starting to see the plan, the genius.
Right, I can't jump here. The water just kind of moves me on its own because, you know, Samus doesn't have the control in the water just yet. I think there's just one of these here? Oh.
I love the reflection of Samus's eyes.
Then we have these things, which is not a logbook scan, strangely enough. It very much seems like it would be. But what you have to do is hit them on the bottom with the dark beam to turn them over.
Cool.
That also turns the spikes over, and you can actually hurt yourself by jumping into the spikes, which I have done many times.
Not cool.
I'm kind of surprised I made that jump.
I'm still very cool, very good. Just comparing other stuff to Zelda, it kind of reminds me of the Ancient Cistern, where you have to flip the lily pads over.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's what I'm looking for.
Because I am a hack who has to compare everything to everything. Nothing can be original.
Well, I mean, that's the best dungeon in that game, so why not?
Ha, I guess.
Oh, look at that. More reading.
The new terror. Me when a new day dawns.
Me when birth by sleep.
In time, the Ing began to possess Luminoth as well as creatures. Friends and family members became the enemy, spilling Luminoth blood across the land. Desperate, we devised shielding to prevent Ing possession. It was effective, but not perfect. Should the shielding fail, all Luminoth were prepared to self-terminate, rather than become a weapon for the Ing.
Damn, that's dark, and not the dark beam kind of dark.
Do not drink the phazon Kool-Aid.
It's odd the Luminoth lores basically never mentioned the phazon, because they were more focused on the dark atmosphere in the ink.
Yeah.
That's actually something that I'm just now noticing.
Ooh, purple.
More of these guys. Well, let's see if we get lucky by having them run into those. Yep, there he is.
You muppets. Honestly.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay, so when they're moving around, the Dark Pirate Commandos will screw up the targeting system, and sometimes your missiles do this.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never had it be this bad.
That's like me playing any given FPS.
There we are.
Oh, that was mildly inconvenient.
In the weird subset of items that can be affected by things they're not meant to, this shield is meant to be hit by a dark beam blast from the other side. However, in the GameCube version, you can hit it with the screw attack from either side and it opens it.
Huh.
Yeah, again, randomizer knowledge. Much like the barriers that we had to take down in the Pirate Labs area in Aegon, those can also be taken down with the screw attack as well.
That's so random. Like, surely they must have known the screw attack would come later in the game.
It's got to be something in the coding where they're sort of activating similar damage types. I'm not really sure what the whole thing is about, but it definitely helps for, speedrunners and randomizers, so whatever.
Thanks, Miyamoto.
Or whoever. Almost didn't make that. That last jump is tricky.
Have faith. And jump. Jump. Jump!
So, moving that laser over there is what opened this platform. The laser turns off just long enough for the kinetic orb cannon to not fire us through the air and slice Samus in half.
Oh, that would be so awkward if it was just two halves of the morph ball and just, scattered Samus-coloured energy. Because she clearly turns into, some sort of plasma orb.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, that's the last one of these, and... I probably should have gone up and saved before doing this, because there's actually no way to get back up to the save station now.
Oh, well, fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, I should be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Don't like the tone, but love your confidence.
This is one of the few fights where I could feasibly die. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could.
You don't think it'd be like it do, but it is.
You can actually get your boss scan early in here. This is the alpha blog.
This guy is a nasty Mosukru. Enormous water dweller will fire sonic destruction blasts at foes. It has all the strengths and weaknesses of its brethren.
So it's not really that different, in all honesty.
Well, that's an alpha for you, really.
And these guys are just here to make sure you can refill your health in case you did like me and can't get back to the save station.
Evolution was not kind to them.
No. They're kind of the sandbats of the water.
So what are you then? Oh, I provide Samus with a target so she can refill her health.
Good news is... Well, I guess bad news is we don't get a suit, but the good news is we do get a jetpack. Of sorts. It only works underwater, except for one very odd specific cutscene.
So is this strictly for underwater?
Yes, again, outside of the one very specific odd cutscene.
Interesting.
It's just pressing B a lot.
What, was he on a lunch break or something? Why didn't he intercept us?
I don't know. Something got released when we walked out here.
Hello, hello, hello!
What an entrance, though.
I know, he's very musical.
Alright, so what you have to do is fire a normal charge shot to basically entice him to attack, and then fire at him as he's swimming towards you there.
You got it.
It's just about getting the timing, because the super missile does take a second to go off.
That's the trade-off for more power, I guess.
And of course, if he misses you, he gets stuck in the wall, as any good boss does.
What a fool!
Sometimes he doesn't open his mouth. These are the sonic disruption blasts that you mentioned.
That's so funny every time.
Open your mouth. Alright, well, that was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was that about being worried?
Well, he can definitely be a lot more annoying than that.
I know, I've died to it before.
And now we use our gravity booster, which is just kind of letting us float in order to get out. It's probably a good thing we got it here, or else we'd be stuck.
Really?
Oh gosh, it's almost like I've had that happen in a randomizer where I couldn't get out.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You tried to double jump normally, didn't you, Spar?
Yeah, I didn't realize I needed the booster to get up there.
Bruh!
This is probably going to be one of the shortest Dark Aether trips in the whole run.
Really?
Yep, because we're going to grab the key. And then turn around and leave.
Oh.
Yeah, because the other two doors in that room are power bomb doors. So we can't get out.
It's like when your friends borrow a game and you like come round to just pick up the game and they're like, do you want to stop for a cup of tea? And you're like, nah, sorry, I gotta go because I want to play the game that you kept for too fucking long.
Oh, they got frozen. That's actually kind of... Oh, that didn't look good at all.
It's okay, we won't report this to Nintendo. Damn, you're zooming there.
Yeah. It's hard. Okay. And now we can use the gravity booster to get out, where, like I said, we weren't able to before because the orb cannon that fires us up here got covered up.
Nice try.
Just make a quick save before I move on.
Very smart.
We only have one key left to grab, but there's still an item that we need in order to get to it. Sort of. You don't really need the item, but it will be a lot easier with the item than without it.
Okay.
So let me just check my map right here to make sure I'm going the right way. I believe that's the room I want, the catacombs. So I want to go through the dark beam door. Good. I have guessed correctly.
It can, be easy to get turned around when you're in the murkiness of the depths.
Well, also because a lot of these rooms are just very similar, especially the, in-between pathways for some of these rooms. Oh, more Grinchlers, good. I don't know why I put on the scan visor. I didn't need the scan visor here.
It's okay. The speedrunners will forgive you.
There's actually a very small portion of that gate that I just brought down that you can get through both into and out of this little area where the portal is at. Getting in requires the screw attack. For getting out, you just kind of walk over into the left corner where the gate was connected to the wall and you just kind of drop through.
Wisdom.
Not a very effective gate. By the way, if you thought Grinchlers were bad,
Oh!
how about Dark Grinchlers? They're kind of not that different, though.
Oh, it's Grenchler. You've been calling it Grenchler all this time.
You said the same thing twice.
No, one was Grey, one was Grey.
It just sounds the same to me, Tom.
Oh no. Oh no. It's alright. We're through the pneumatic tube area now. Nope. Nope. It's fine. Nope.
It's fine. You can hit me all you want. I don't care. The other room would have been faster, but there is a missile expansion here, so I guess it's a good thing I went this way.
Yeah, might as well get it now, because fuck coming back to misc areas like this.
I am very confused right now.
Are you laying bombs?
No, I'm jumping, and I didn't think that was up that far. I was just using the spring ball. I didn't think it was up at the top level, though, so that was weird.
Well, whatever. It's done now. The speedrunners will hear of this.
Ah, yes, I had to come this way in order to unlock these platforms, so I did go the right way.
God bless.
Oh, man, really? You guys aren't even, like, the special ones.
Spar doesn't get out of bed for anything less than the Dark Trooper Commando plus extra.
No, those are just the normal dark pirates. Like, come on, guys. If the commandos couldn't do anything, the regular guys definitely ain't, you know?
Everything else is just a toy.
No, come on. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, okay, so they go in and out. I thought it was a one and done sort of thing.
No, no. That would be awful. We don't mess with tentacles around here.
No, we don't. That was the old me.
All right. Anything you want to say to us, Tom?
No, not really, Spar. Do you think that hurts when she hits her head?
I don't know. Probably the same as any other case. And hey, look, there's another save station up here in the dark counterpart of the light room. That doesn't usually happen.
I guess it was just so profitable to have these things, they decided, hey, you know what? Put one in the mirror dimension.